In this video, I'll be visiting every station between Lewisham and Barnehurst via Bexleyheath, which is one of the 3 loops which Southeastern operate to Dartford. You've got the loop via Wood, which is the northernmost. Then we've got the loop we're doing today, which is the middle one. And then you've got the loop via New Eltham, which is the Southeastern one, also known as the Sidcup loop, which is the Southeastern loop. Because you've got 3 loops, which is how services operate on Southeastern. We're currently here at Lewisham, which was up until 1899 in Kent, when it was moved into London and had a population of 60,000. When Lewisham Station is managed by Southeastern and TfL, because it's 2 separate stations under the same name, and it received a combined passenger number of 13 million passengers last year. Lewisham was opened in 1849, then in a different site, then was moved to the current site on the 1st of January 1857, then was as Lewisham Junction, then was renamed on the 1st of July 1929 to Lewisham by the Southern Railway. Then the DLR station here opened in 1994. We have made it to Blackheath, which has 2 platforms managed by Southeastern, and was opened on the 30th of July 1849 and received 2.279 million passengers last year, and was grade 2 listed in 1973. Welcome to Kidbroke, which was opened in 1895 and is located in the Royal Borough of Greenwich. Kidbroke received 1.6 million passengers last year and is managed by Southeastern with 2 platforms. It looks to be quite a new footbridge. Doesn't look. If it is very new, it's a shame it isn't an accessible bridge. Or it could just be it's been repainted. Like the design makes me think it is a brand new footbridge within like 5 to 10 years. That's why I think it's a new one, because it looks pretty new. So if it is, that's a real shame it wasn't made access for all, because that would have been the perfect time to make it access for all. we have made it to Eltham, which is managed by Southeastern with 2 platforms, and was opened in 1985 by British Rail. But Eltham was replaced 2 stations along this line. It replaced Eltham Well Halt and Eltham Park. Eltham Well Halt is literally was this section platform, and it ran that way, because this is the last 10 or so metres of Eltham Well Halt, which is now being incorporated into Eltham. And then Eltham Park was at the other end of the station here at Eltham, about 500 metres past the station here at Eltham, so not actually that far. So Eltham Well Halt and Eltham Park were closed on the 16th of March 1985 and replaced by Eltham on the 17th of March 1985. Eltham is also a station on the Melbourne Metro network, but this is not the same Eltham. Eltham on the Melbourne Metro network. The reason why the stations were consolidated in 1985 was because of the A24 was built, which just runs which ran straight to Eltham Well Halt, and DR had the option of either moving Eltham Well Halt either way, and they chose to just consolidate them together into Eltham. We have made it to Falconwood, which was opened on the 1st of January 1936 by the Southern Railway and received 0.8 million passengers last year, and is managed by Southeastern. You get 2-hour London Cannon Street to London Cannon Street, which go via Greenwich, which is the most basically a loop. And you get 2-hour London Victoria to Gravesend, and 1-hour London Charing Cross to Dartford. We have made it to Welling, which was opened on the 1st of May 1895 and received 1.5 million passengers last year. Welling, the settlement of Welling is located 10.5 miles from Charing Cross and has a population of 41,000. It was until 1965 part of Kent, then it was moved into London.
In the
made it to Bexleyheath, which has 2 platforms which are managed by Southeastern and received 1.4 million passengers last year. And Blackheath it's got a top station of about 15,000. We're next into Barnehurst. Bexleyheath received 1.4 million passengers. We have made it to Bexleyheath, which has 2 platforms managed by Southeastern and opened in 1895 and received 1.475 million passengers last year. And unlike Kidbroke, is access for all as it has lifts. And we're next into Barnehurst. We have made it to Barnehurst, which has 2 platforms managed by Southeastern and received 0.9 million passengers last year. Barnehurst was opened on the 1st of May 1895 and it's located in the town of the same name. This is the end of the Bexleyheath route. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe.